Hello ENC students, this is your professor again, Michael Bloomingberg, and the purpose of this particular video is to walk you through as much as I possibly can how to register for MyWritingLab. Now, to begin with, I'm on our Blackboard homepage, which is where you'll need to go because all of your registration for the lab needs to take place on Blackboard, so you don't actually need to go to Pearson to register. First thing I'm going to do is just show you in the blue box, the blue corner series of tabs. If you'll click Start here, which is what I'm going to do, and then Help Resources, go ahead and click that. Some of you have already been checking this out, I know, but there are some links designed to help walk you through some different things that you'll need to know for the class, including MyWritingLab Help, so I'll click on that. First link is just a direct link that'll take you to Pearson. Now you don't need to register in Pearson, but this link will help you in terms of understanding how to register using Blackboard. There's also some different documents. If I open up the PDF file, for example, it gives you a step-by-step instruction on how you need to register. So I've included that there as well. It's pretty easy, but like anything else, if you've never done it before, it can be a little tricky. So I'll try to walk you through it. So let me just see, and let me click back because I just want to make sure that I get all the bases covered here. I did have a video in this link here for the MyWritingLab. I took it down because, not that it wasn't a bad video, it was made for this past semester. It was an okay video, but I thought the quality was a little lacking, so that's why I wanted to update with the new video. But I'm going to pull this up as a Word document, more so for my frame of reference. You can feel free to do the same. And I'll just keep it handy in case we need to refer to it along the way. Okay, now I want to show you something. If you go to Weekly Assignments, and you go down to the Week 1 folder, it will be the only folder open for you guys at this point. There's a direct link at the very bottom called MyWritingLab Writing Learning Path. Once you're registered for MyWritingLab, that'd be the easiest way to get into the lab, because when I click it, as I'll do here, you'll see that it's a direct link into MyWritingLab in the work that you need to do there. So keep that in mind. But since this is the registration video, I want to make you aware that I've got a tab set up for MyWritingLab. So if you've not registered yet, why don't you start by clicking on, in the blue box on the side, click MyWritingLab. So I'll go ahead and do that. Now I can't really walk you through all the steps because I already have access to the labs, but I can let you know that you're going to click on MyWritingLab Course Home. It's the first link beside Pearson on the left-hand side of your screen. Now's the time to refer to the handout here. So once you click that launch from the course home, you're probably going to have to click a licensing agreement, or at least you might have to do that. So go ahead and click that you agree. Now, if you already have a Pearson account established, for example, if you've taken any kind of math class like a Math 55, 65, 85, you may already have a Pearson account. Just feel free to go ahead and put in your Pearson account information that you've already created. If you don't have a Pearson account, you'll have to create one, and it'll just ask you to fill out a few different boxes to get your information. I do recommend that you use your KCTCS email account when creating a Pearson account. Okay, the next step once you do that is you will need to enter in your access code. Now that's what you purchase from the bookstore in terms of getting you access to the lab and the ebook. Now if you don't have the access code, you can still register MyLab. Don't wait until your code to come. Sometimes it can take a week or two for those codes to come in if you've ordered them, especially if you're getting one sent to your home or something like that. It can take a while. But go ahead and register for temporary access. This will allow you to begin working on the lab until you get your code in. Then you just put your code in and you haven't lost any of your work at that point. Typically you're given 14 days from the start of the class to the end of the temporary access. So it does end. You can't just stay on temporary access, but it'll at least get you started. And really that's what you're doing, is you're registering. Once you do that, you're registered, either putting in your code or your temporary access after you've set up your Pearson account. From there, you just click Course Home and you're in the lab. So I can go ahead and show you that now. So once you're all registered, you can just click it. Now to take you here, if you see this screen, you just need to click Access your Learning Path. Or like I said before, you can go to the weekly assignments week 1 folder and it'll take you straight to it. That's the easiest way to do it once you're registered. And then from there, this is what the lab looks like. You have 8 different modules, and we're going to work through all 8 this semester, basically going a week at a time for each module. It is a lot of work. It is time consuming, so don't hesitate on getting started and getting the ball rolling. I apologize. I know I wasn't really able to show you the inner workings, but I hope you'll find this video helpful just in terms of explaining the things that you need to do in terms of getting registered. The most important thing I want to stress again to you is that all registration takes place on our Blackboard page. You do not need to go to Pearson, so you don't need a course ID. If you see a course ID, it's because you're in Pearson. So go ahead and go over to MyWritingLab, because that's where you need to go, or go ahead and go into Blackboard to get registered for MyWritingLab. Alright guys, video coming very soon that'll show you the inner workings of the lab and what I'm looking for. If you have questions, feel free to email me. Good luck.